Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday. It is February 19th, 2021. And before we get into the video, which I have several things I want to talk about in the video, I just want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Topic to be determined yet. I will put that up and you'll be able to see that when I get that set up. But we will be having a good discussion like we always do, and we will do that tonight. Okay, so definitely join me for that tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, so let's get into this video. Oh boy. All right. So we are not enough in debt in this country. Oh well, first of all, before we get into that, let me talk about this real quick. So the IRS has stated that they've sent out all the checks that they're going to send out at this point in time for the stimulus money, the $600, right, that we were supposed to have back in December, and now it's the end of February. And so we were supposed to have that money that was going to help us this was going to happen in December. Now, if you had direct deposit, a lot of people that had direct deposit got their money pretty quickly. And then those of us that don't do direct deposit did not. I have still not gotten that $600 stimulus. The IRS has stated that, the government has stated that they're not sending out any more checks. And if you did not receive a check, you can get a $600 credit on your taxes when you do your tax return. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that $600 stimulus was supposed to go out to help everybody that at this time with everything that is going on. How does a $600 credit help me? I didn't need it. Okay, I'm going to put that out there right off the top. I did not need it. But what if I did? How does a $600 credit help me right now if I was in financial need? How does that help? So I want to ask everybody out there, those of you that have not gotten that check yet, what do you think of this nonsense of a $600 credit and them not putting that money out for that? All right, that's number one. Number two, Biden has been in office now for over a month, okay? And they have still not voted on this next stimulus package that was supposed to help people. People were supposed to get another $1,400. That has not even happened yet. None of that has happened yet, okay? So why are they dragging their heels on that? You have a lot of Americans that are really, truly in desperate need. They cannot pay their bills. They cannot buy food. They're going to food banks to try to survive. It is insane what is going on. But yet the politicians will continue to drag their heels, take their sweet time, and not take care of things. They have enough votes in the House and the Senate to get it done if they did it tomorrow. Okay, the Republicans cannot stop them from passing this. So why the games? Why the games? Okay, that would be my second question. Now, let's talk about that the United States, is giving $4 billion to help with COVID for other countries. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't we into debt unbelievably in this country? But yet we're going to continue to be the one that gives away money to other countries and not take care of our own people. Why is it? I'm going to be on a little bit of a rant here, guys, today. Why is it that we have, it's so important to help illegal immigrants and get them squared away and not help the American people that need the help? I have an issue with that, okay? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on that makes absolutely no sense that they're doing. It's almost as though they're trying to destroy this country on purpose. The loss of jobs since Biden has become president is also insane. The whole thing is just absolutely amazing, and it's going to just continue. It's just going to absolutely continue. And I think that, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on these things that are happening. I really do. I want to hear your feedback in the comments. and I want to hear what you guys have to say, because we're in big trouble. I mean, we're in huge trouble because we just keep digging a deeper and deeper hole, and there's no looking to get out of that hole. None. Okay, so that's a problem. That is a huge problem. So anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, I just so again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would please ask you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon, also to get all notifications. So please like, comment, and share this video. People need to understand that not all Americans are down with. Oh, another thing I needed to. Okay, and this is another one that kills me. Absolutely kills me. Okay, so we had the attack on the military base in Iraq. One civilian contractor, which is probably a merc, most likely. When they say civilian contractor, that's generally what that is, was killed, and you had nine other people were injured in a rocket attack. Now, it is being said that Iran is responsible for that rocket attack. All right, so is that true? I don't know. That is what they're saying. Okay, so what does Biden do? So Biden lifts the sanctions against Iran, who continues to enrich uranium to become a nuclear power. Why are you lifting the sanctions when they, Iran, have done nothing to show good faith with, getting things squared away and taking care of things? It's unbelievable to me. It's like he's doing everything he possibly can to screw us. He's trying to piss off Russia, blaming all the hacking that is going on. It's all Russia's fault for the hacking. Not that China would ever do anything to undermine the United States or do anything to hurt the American people. Oh, absolutely not. Especially when you're being paid by China. It's just, it is amazing to me. I cannot believe that more people are not awoke to see what is going on and to see the manipulation. Craziness, absolute craziness. So I got to show you what I'm doing over here. Okay, this just changed the subject. So off the roof, we always have, once the sun does come out, things start to heat up and it slides off the roof. Okay, and so I have this overhang of stuff here that is hanging on by I don't know what up there. I got a huge ice jam in the gutter there, and it's now other stuff is melting, the windows are open there and stuff like that. But so what I've done is, you can see my front door is wide open, so I'm going to come over here so you guys got a better view of this. You can see the water dripping off. So the other night I was standing outside, and I was standing at the end, and I did this for a little while the other night, because when the dogs are out in the run, that's when I can open the door. So you could see the heat shimmering out of the house, and it's helping to melt that, and you can see the water dripping off of there right now. I just am trying to work that slowly, because when that jam comes off of there, it is, it's going to make a big old crash, but it's got to get heated up first. So I figure I open that door for a little while, let that start melting off. It's warmer today. We're in the 20s today with no wind, which is also very nice. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. But you can just see if we go from this angle, you can see where it is slid off to a point over here, and it hasn't broken the rest of the way off. It's just going to take a while. If we get a couple of sunny days, that'll come down easily, very easily. But you can see, look at the water pouring off of there in that spot right there, and that's all because I got that open. That's going to melt that, and because there's a lot of heat coming out of the house because I got the wood stove cranking. So, and it's still warm in the house even with the front door wide open. So isn't that a little crazy? But it works. So so we've been jamming on the wood here. I wanted to show you. I had started working up in this area because, well, like I've explained, what I'm going to do is I'm going to restack the wood this way instead of this way. So I've started, like I said, digging in this way, but then I'm like, okay, I still had, and I'll show you back here. Now all this wood here is what has slid off of over here. So all that wood there is too. So this is what is left right here. This wood right here. That's all that's left of the wood from last year. So I'm burning this wood first before I dig into anything else. Now if this all slides off, I don't really care. But I had to get into that spot and work in that area. So that's what I was doing. And so I brought wood in this morning. And so now all I have left is right here. So I'm going to have to pull off some of this first, toss it to the side, and hope the rest of it doesn't fall off when I do that. But so then I'll work in this area and get this squared away, and that'll be that. But yeah, you know. And actually I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking here. Yeah, you know what? This underneath here, this might be, because it was another partial row. Okay, now that I'm remembering, that underneath there, from this point up, is all the newer wood. But from right there, that's still last year's wood. Crap, I'm going to have to move that too. Anyway, I will get to that when I get to that. Maybe I'll just rotate that out and use that first. But anyway, I'm going to get the rest of this wood right here. Once we get to that point. But you can see I have a ton of wood left. Okay, we are almost at the end of February. You know, I had in here, I mean, I had 1, 2, 3 rows this way of this old wood, and then that's a partial over there. But then there was this row here was all the way stacked up. This row was all the way stacked up, and then there was a little bit here to start the season. So we've used a decent amount of wood this year. It's been, like I said, we've had some cold streaks here where it's been really cold, so we've been burning a lot more. But I'm going to have a ton of wood left over. There's, let me try to figure, we'll figure this out real quickly, just for fun. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 4 rows back there that pretty much haven't been touched. Then all of this, all of that. So yeah, there's still, so if you would stack that up on top of that, you got to figure that's 5 rows deep, through and back in there. So there's still a ton of wood left, and like I said, I could get no wood this year, have plenty for next winter, and still have wood left over. Now, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'll get this restacked the way I want it. And then what I'll do is when I get more wood this year, I will put that new wood at this end. And so, that's how we'll do that rotation so that everything is set and ready to go for next winter. But, yeah. And then, like I said, we got to get a woodshed built in for Mom and Beck next year, or this year. And we got to get that filled. So I want to have at least 2 years worth of wood, or actually better than 2 years worth of wood for me, and I want the same for them. So we will absolutely have that done and squared away this year. That is absolutely going to happen. So that's what we're at. That's what we're doing. So we're not even close to using all the wood we have, and that's why, again, planning ahead, being prepared, because you just never know. Now, we could have had a super mild winter all winter long and not used a lot of wood, and that would have been just fine too. You just never know what you're going to get every year. Every year is, it's a guessing game, and you figure out what is going to happen, and you go from there. But all right, I am going to jump off here from now. I'm done with my rant that I was having there earlier. I definitely want to hear your feedback on the topics that I was talking about. There's several different things. And I'm not even sure what title I'm going to put on this video, but, we will, probably something to do with how we continue to push ourselves further into debt, which is just fantastic, craziness. But anyway, I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Should we be sending $4 billion to help other countries when we need to be helping ourselves? That would be number one. That would be my number one question. And, what are your thoughts on everything that is being done with the fact that Biden has taken, the sanctions off of Iran and all those type of things. What do you guys think about all those type of things? So I definitely want to hear your feedback in the comments. And all right, so anyway, remember guys, I will be on tonight 8 o'clock, so please join me then, and we will have a good discussion. Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. And look at Mr. Luce sitting in the doorway. Luce, what you doing? Lucy! He's like, I'm just chilling.